Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Lasmana, actually, for your introduction. I'm very excited to share my research with you. And I've been debating whether I should give you, the bird's eye view first or worm's view. So I decided actually at the last minute, I'm going to switch to worm's view first. Like on the ground, crawling, and you will take a look at exactly what I've been doing. And then I bring you up to the mountaintop. So you can have a, very wide view of the whole landscape and why this project is significant. So this is the topic or the subject of my research. Is just a small collection, about like 30 copies of course syllabi of this particular course, RLG1000, which is the foundational course of the doctoral program for the study of religion in the Department for the Study of Religion at the University of Toronto. But this is the only course that has been continuously taught in the last 50 years, because it was going to celebrate 50 years anniversary pretty soon. And this is the only course that remains. So try to imagine this kind of, how do I, going forward to this? Oh, you know what, let me go to the slideshow here. Yeah, try to imagine that everything like came and went, but this one stays, right? The whole landscape changed. The building itself remained the same, but from the outside only. Inside, there's lots of renovation already happened more than once. So what I'm going to do just to showcase all these changes. But this is actually the data that I collect. It's just a bunch of course syllabi. You can see it here. And then this is the very first syllabus of 1976 when it was first offered. To the left, and then the right side is the 1977 copy of the syllabus. And then 84, 85, and then you have 88, 87, 88, and 97, 98, and then 98, 99. These are just some of the hard copy. We don't have a soft copy of that. And then this is just a list of course instructors who had taught the course over the last 50 years. So this is the data set that I select. It's not by random choice, okay? I actually picked those on purpose. So 77, 76, of course, is the very first one, very important one. And 77, 78 already actually went through the first major change or renovation. 87, 88 is very significant change in terms of methodology and pedagogical experimentation by the department, because it was the first and the only time when the course was taught by 6 professors, divided among them like 6 different themes. They taught the course over the 1 year period. And then 98, 98, it's just right before the millennium, and the major change also happened. 2007, 2013, and 2023 are taught by same professor over almost like 10 years apart, or more than, a lot of times actually left from one time she taught it to the next one. So I picked those courses actually just for, to do the dispersion analysis. So once the data is in place, I need to do data extraction. I actually, of course, we need to use OCR, optical character recognition. I tried a few, but I don't feel comfortable uploading all this document to some cloud-based services. So I went to do the Python code and then use this Sublime text app to create a Python code to do the extraction locally. This is the code, this is the result. So nothing is out there for the world to see. It's all contained in a local environment. And then once the extraction is done, I need to actually sort it out, right? Create a metadata sheet. So there's a few ways of doing that. You can use a local AI model to help you do that. I think right now you can try this Llama 3.2 vision, which you can actually read the images and then get all the structures out. But for now, I'm actually using the Google Notebook LM to help me. This is a very useful one. Of course, it's not a local one. This is still a cloud service, but at least it has a password protection encryption involved. So it's not that too, in terms of security, it's actually, there is a certain guarantee of that. Of course, there's a Google API, you can use Gemini. Okay, that is a next level of AI technology. I'm trying all 3, see which one works best. So once I have The data extracted, I create a, basically just a Google sheet containing all the categories. This is just a partial display of categories. Okay, and then I have to do the analysis of that. There's a few ways of doing it. You can either use old-fashioned Excel spreadsheet, do the pivot table and charts, which I actually use this time. And of course, ideally, you can actually have your local AI model, and you can customize that model with a Python code to run a query on a local machine. It's offline. You can actually do that. This is the ideal goal. Actually, that's the next step of my project. So now world view is done. Now let's actually go to the mountaintop, have a broad view of why this project matters. So I asked myself why I'm doing this. This is like a typical case of microhistory. And then you can see why there is a kind of bug in the amber. Oh my gosh, it's only 1 minute. So actually there's a lot you can learn from that, right? By looking at the data, but you have to look at it in a very significant way. And then this is our mandate. So the key questions are these. Okay, so what kind of topic changed over time? This is the preliminary research result. You can see certain one, a highlighted one, are most frequently talked subject. Okay, especially the one taught in the power, agency, practice, and structure, and also the sex, gender as theoretical categories as modes of performance. These are the ones. These are the breakdowns of the topics or the subject over the years. And you can see the frequency of them appearing. And this is the breakdown of each of those very important topics by year. And you can actually see that there are distribution over the years. Okay. All right. So my time is up, but definitely there's a lot we can learn from all this. There's an emergent topic. There's declining interest. But overall, the landscape of study of religion has changed a lot. This course is the one that showcased that dramatically. Okay, thank you so much.